and welcome. Happy weekend, happy Friday. I just want to hop on and at least feel for the energy, you know. Let's see. But wherever you are comfortable, you are safe, you are healthy. All right, Divine, what am I going to... All right, I'll just go with what I was thinking. Since I'm thinking about the children or the kids, I'll break out the kids deck or this little Panther Oracle deck. It reminds me of kids. It's kid friendly. Why was I thinking about the children? Because I was watching a movie and it was notable that most or all of the problem solvers, it was like an adventure kind of movie, and everybody was pretty much surviving. And the teens and the young adults were coming up with last minute solutions, and they're very brave and courageous. And the adults were like kind of like missing the boat, poor judgment or having judgment lapses, or just crash and rude and really, really hard to root for them to survive. I'm going to be real with you. Their behavior was abominable. And so it left me thinking about that, how the world is in better hands, I think. The next generation gets a very bad rap. People focus on a lot of things that are not important regarding the next generation, and I think they were born equipped with information, with what's important, especially regarding the environment and how to proceed, and the regard and the consideration. They just get certain things. So I am grateful that the hands of the future are being placed, and they will have the power to make decisions knowing what they came here knowing. Let me just put it that way. And then you know, I'll match that with another example I got of this old guy talking about preserving the old ways and passing them down. And what's wrong is that, you know, we don't have control over kids and they're not listening. But everything he recommended and everything that he wants, in fact, I don't even know what he wants, his messages concerning women and children are very outdated. We'll just leave that there. And I thought to myself, this is the type of person that will never understand why your children don't want to listen, or certain children don't want to listen to that. They're moving forward, not backward. Yes, there are some things that our ancestors and old elders can teach us, and we should hold on to if it's progressive, if it promotes love. But anything that is about tearing you down or beating you up or making you feel less than or controlling you or holding you back, that's not to be passed down. That's not to be moved into the future. And the elders should learn from the youth in that regard. And ego needs to be taken out of that. Never be too old to learn from the young. Never be too old to accept that you don't know everything. And with that, let's see. Merit making. Yeah, no matter how old you are, it's about doing good in the world. It's about passing kindness and loving, generosity, good energy, having the best intentions. Everything with love, not with control, not with ego. And I get two together. Readiness and blind. Those are like opposites. One is prepared and one doesn't see the future. The unknown. Ooh, prepared for the unknown. Okay, okay. As long as you work from the best intentions, as long as you have kindness and love and you move with that, Spirit is saying you don't, even if you don't know what the future holds, you're still prepared because that was all that was required of us in the first place. Not knowing every book, having every degree, being so book knowledgeable that you forget the love. That is what I'm getting from this. And real estate came out first. I put it back in it's here again. Why is real estate here? Wealth, investment, mega project. After readiness and blind. Prepared. You were born prepared, youth. Even for the unknown, not knowing what the future holds, but prepared. Wealth, investment, mega project. I'm taking it as in the 3D things, the material earthly things, from our infrastructure, our environment. You are prepared for anything that comes with that. How to handle it in the future systems. I've been thinking about that a lot lately because of everything that's going on with the environment. This can't hold. A new way has to take over. New priorities have to, the old priorities way back. That's what we need. Yeah, when you talk about holding on to the old and not being done with everything from the past, certainly there are things that we need to hold on to that are quickly disregarded. So it's like you want to do away with what was good and embrace what is not progressive or not belonging in this new Aquarius age of love, humanitarianism, connectedness. It's like, okay, wow, we get stubborn right here. So some people are stubborn to the new way, but that's okay. Here next we have evidence. They may want to see it first. They don't believe that there can be a new way, that we can live on this earth. They want to see the evidence, the proof. They're going to see the proof. Hopefully, if they're lucky, they'll see the proof. Another deck here. Okay. Hope is facing me. I'm not even going to shuffle that deck. Mary McLeod Bethune. Without faith, nothing is possible. With it, nothing is impossible. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of young people are going to be, going forward with. A more I can do it. It's possible attitude. Let's just see how we're going to do it. But it's not a thing of, that can't be done. So let's just do it the way we've been doing it. That's not what they're going to be, that's not how they're going to approach things. Okay, anything from this deck for this message? Thank you, fire. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on right now. Your ability to be passionate, take risk, and pursue your dreams with fervor is a testament to the potential for growth and transformation within your soul. Yeah, this fire, to me, is definitely a symbol of transformation, burning things down. Like it must go. We have to do something different here. But also the youth being passionate, like I said, and hopeful and driven to see a better way. To make the most of this place, to treat it right. Seeing the potential in all of these eco-friendly designs and ways of living. A complete overhaul. Wow, we get asteroids next. None of us are just good or bad, or never wrong and always right. No one exists without polarities that are working with them, against them, and within them. Yeah, so everything that the youth do is not wrong. Everything that the youth are doing and believing in is not right. Same thing for the old folk. Everything they believe in and do is not wrong or right. You know, it's not all wrong, it's not all right. And it depends on the individual. You can have two people of the same age, and one is definitely walking a path of much more good intention than the other one, the same age. So it's not always about age either. Everybody is walking with. Now, are some people walking with, let's just say the scales are balanced in one way more than that? That's obvious. We're not all equally light and dark. I'll never believe that. There's measurements to this thing. You know, everybody is not equally good and bad, or everybody does not make decisions on behalf of being selfish or selfless equally. Some people are more selfish than others. Some people they don't have any moment of the day where they care about anyone. And those are just facts. We would love to believe that we all are equally balanced with good and bad, or we're all equally balanced with justice, but it is just not true. It is, and that's obvious. Galaxy. Your experiences are shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Embrace your power, for you are the designer of your own cosmic journey. The belief that this can be a better place, them being born and growing up and looking around and saying, what in the world? Why are you guys letting this happen to our home? I'm going to inherit this. Don't you even care? You know what I mean? Going from that to one day having the power to make decisions and hopefully not corrupted by parents, uncles, aunts, the elders that let them think that this was the only way. Hopefully still having that childlike heart and desire, thoughts, emotions, intentions to embrace this earth and design it for it to be the world that it can be, that it's supposed to be. Okay. We'll end with not an angel message, but I guess angels can definitely speak through this deck. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. You're on the right path. I'm going to cross that with something. Because we're certainly not on the right path. Is that a joke, Divine? Okay. Let's see. Spirit, what do you mean by that? You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. This is for the collective. Thank you. Street, circulation, sports, exhibit. So showcasing something. Putting something on display. Okay, what else? keep going, please. I want more on this. Unfinished business. It's not over. Back and forth baggage. Wow, and these two cards are the only cards I think. And let me take a quick look before I show you and say this. Yeah. Only two with these flowers on it in the deck. Wow. That's beautiful, actually. It's like nature. So, display, and it's not over. Unfinished business. Y'all probably get this before I do. I guess what Divine is saying is you're on the right path, displaying the issue, like putting it out there for it to be seen, not hidden, but unfinished business, that there is more that we can do. Of course, there's a lot more. I don't think we've even scratched the surface regarding the environment and what the potential is out there. May I? One more? Sing. Sing. Like let it out. Expressing. I would say like vocalize, express, communicate, and loud. Like kind of like with a bullhorn instead of la 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 singing, but be out there, you know, demonstrating. Demonstrating is what the Divine is saying, that is the right path. Keep doing that. So if that is what you are doing, you're on the right path. I may be talking to some environmentalists or people that just care about nature. You don't have to be a renowned activist. You could just be someone who cares or has thought about this and has wanted to do something about it, you know? Start researching on what you can do with the resources you have. Everybody has different resources. Some people can open up their purse strings. Some people can have time to do something. Some people have the energy to do something. So some people have the innovation, the thoughts, the you know, the ideas to add to this new way. So with that, I'll see you on the next one.